Hi, I'm Marcel with Guaranteed Rate, and one of the questions I often get is, Marcel, how do we close fast? Well, the easy answer is one that generally people don't end up taking, and that is to really go out, turn in all of your documentation up front, and receive a commitment to lend before you even find a property. But the question is, who actually does that? Really, it's only about 10% of the people who are willing to go through the work to turn in the documentation. Most of the time what people do is they go out and find a house, and then they are scrambling to get a mortgage because that closing date is coming up very quickly. So the question then is, how is it that you can close quickly? So rule number one, whenever you first get the home under contract, go ahead and order the appraisal. The reason this is important is because appraisals sometimes can take some time. Sometimes it might take 7, 10 or more days. So order the appraisal concurrent with the option period. The reason why you want to order the appraisal immediately is because if anything comes up during that option period while you're having that home inspection, you can then cancel the appraisal. More than likely, the appraiser has not even had a chance to go out to the property yet, so it's relatively pretty safe to go ahead and order that appraisal right when you get the property under contract. Next is make sure that you have it inspected quickly. Don't wait a week or two to have that property inspected. Go ahead and have that inspection taken care of extremely quickly, and if anything does come up, you can either negotiate for some of those repairs, or you can cancel the contract and then also cancel the appraisal. Next, and this is the one that people sometimes really have trouble with, is to cooperate at an extremely high level with the mortgage company. We all know that there's documentation that's going to end up being required as far as pay stubs, bank statements, tax returns, those types of things. What people don't understand is the amount of administrative work that happens after the contract comes in, as far as processing, underwriting, all of the government mandated verifications, that all can take time. So if you cooperate on the front end, more than likely you're going to end up having a very smooth closing on the back end. And so I've actually seen transactions close in roughly about 2 weeks or so. Now I can tell you that only happens with extreme cooperation. Most mortgage companies are going to be looking at about 30 days or so, and the prime reason for that is because when documentation is requested from buyers, sometimes the buyer's like, well, yes, absolutely, I'll turn that in this weekend when I have time. I'm busy during the work week because I'm working, and then in the evenings when I get home, I really don't have time, so I'll go ahead and get that taken care of this weekend. And so that's where generally you have delays. So think about it like this. Every additional day that's delayed potentially can cause an additional day of delay and potentially cause that closing date to move back. So if you do need to close quickly, which oftentimes people do, definitely cooperate with the mortgage company on an extreme basis on the front end, and literally you're going to be sitting clear to close just waiting for the closing date to arrive. So if you have any questions, I'm Marcel with Guaranteed Rate, 972-672-3246, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.